Yo, G-Money, what's up, man?
What's up? We here, man.
Yeah, we got a disgruntled old young nigga in the building.
Old young nigga?
Very disrespectful. I don't like the way he talked to me.
He talk nice.
Nah, no, he don't. Calling out shit, monkey business and all that type of shit, man. Disrespectful. And I expected better from Uncle E, man.
Yeah, when you show an hour late.
First of all, we wasn't an hour late, Uncle E.
Yeah.
You lied to me on the
How'd
phone. You lied to me on the phone and told me.
On the Nigarachi Express.
Oh. You told me on the phone that
came ready.
Let me tell you how slick you are, and I learned from you. You said on the phone, I was waiting for you here all day. No, you had prior business here, and you intertwined me with this.
No.
Yes, you did.
I'm getting scared. I didn't have to come here. I didn't have to be here.
Oh, here you go. Now
I came because you were here.
I wasn't here yet.
I came. You said you're gonna be here at 6, so I said I might as well come do the shift. Then I'm coming.
Oh, so you didn't have to be here. So you came all the time with me.
That is correct, silly Negro.
So I feel good. First of all, please let's keep our miniature insults to ourselves.
That's correct.
I ain't talking about you. I don't disrespect you. You got your expensive rings, your watch.
That is correct.
You want your nigga shit.
That's correct. Yeah, Super Bowl ring on.
That's a Super Bowl ring or something.
That's correct.
Who gave you that?
Don't worry about it. Yo, you work for the police or something? And I didn't know this was an interview for the police.
That's a Super Bowl joint?
That's the script, man.
That's a Super Bowl joint for us?
Yes, it is.
Both of them?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was when I saw it. I wasn't sure.
World Series, Super Bowl.
Why you be wearing? What do you think you are?
Because I can.
That's showing off. Are you trying to? What you trying to get me hype? I have Super Bowl rings and I have a.
You was looking at me. I wasn't.
Who put two different sport rings on their hand? That's some ill shit. You trying to show up? Why you stunting on us?
Why you mad? Because he's styling on you.
That shit fire. I didn't even know that was a Yankee shit.
I thought I saw it.
Yankee sign when you
I know, but it's just.
So just the hat, it didn't like correlate. It didn't just like go.
What year you got those?
This
interview's over, man. I just think it work for the boys.
We just getting started, man.
G-Money!
Yo! Work for the boys or something, man.
Nah, that's what we do, you know what I'm saying? We flip the script. It's a special edition, man. We in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Vegas, how y'all like Vegas? Y'all like the heat?
I hate it, man. That shit's hot. It's blowing hot air.
Like a sauna outside.
You got mean girls that work here disrespecting us. You got another old school lady that come in here threatening people. I don't like all this type of shenanigans going on in this building.
It's going down in here.
Old school lady was very crazy yesterday. I said hello. She looked past me. I don't know because my
some action with you.
Some action.
I want no action with that. She's very dangerous. She's very dangerous.
Miss Barbara in the front.
Oh, no, the
other
lady from yesterday, not Miss Barbara tonight.
Lady from. Oh, you talking about on the board?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna say her name, and I don't know how. Yeah.
Not her. The
lady on the board.
Lena joint.
Yeah, Lena Love.
Yeah.
She wants some action too.
No. Shout out to Miss Barbara. She cool, but not Lena. Lena was crazy. G-Money.
Yo.
How you feeling, man? You in
good,
Vegas?
man.
How was your flight?
We had a nice flight. Was nice. We had a nice.
How the girls treating you out here?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know neither. I don't have.
Shout out to Viviana. We gonna put her on blast. She treated us real rude last night on the sky jump. You know what I'm saying? You forgot already?
The sky jump. What y'all do? Jump off the building?
Yeah, we did.
You know black people don't.
Further of all, we didn't introduce you yet. Please don't talk while we doing our intro.
Don't talk. Is y'all crazy?
We had to.
We in Vegas. We in his territory. So yeah, do what you want. Just because if we question him, something's gonna happen to us. So do what you want.
Ask me a question.
Sir, we talking about the sky jump, sir.
Okay, so
can we introduce you properly?
Okay, do what you got.
I like your rings. It's nice.
I appreciate that.
Shout out to the girl. Yeah, the girl was very rude yesterday.
Okay.
Very obnoxious. Hey, yo, make sure eyebrows. He got the sharp eyebrows, Asian eyebrows. Come in here and check the camera.
One time,
you know what I'm saying?
Only on one side too, not both of them.
Look at eyebrows go check. He got the money. This shit got money size. That nigga look crazy.
Y'all didn't call him Agent Eyebrows.
Where you found these niggas at?
Agent Eyebrows.
That's a gangster light skin dude over there, man. That's a fact.
G-Money.
Yo. What's up? How you feel? You good, man?
I feel good. I'm happy. I'm here with my Uncle E, man. Uncle Eric, man.
Legendary episode today, man.
He's in good spirits. I just want to say something before I get into introducing the episode. We was at Sylvia's, and I remember, I'll never forget this. Everybody was looking around to see who's gonna pay for the meal, and he like, man, we don't do that shit, man. Not him, but we was all having dinner, and he was looking around. He's like, nigga, we don't do that shit, man. We just. One of us got it. Whoever got it, pay for it.
Pay for it. We don't.
Yeah, and then next.
Give me $5.
I agree.
Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, that was
It's messy, man.
He said that look
grown men, man. If I invite you out to eat, I'm paying for it.
Yeah, you're right.
That.
Yeah, we do grown man stuff around here.
That was official.
You can't play no games like that. Yo, we look like girly Ben. Hold up. I only ate the salad.
Crazy.
I gave him $20. And salad don't cost $20. Come on.
You're right.
No games like that.
All right, okay. So you're getting a little aggressive. Okay.
I'm just telling you, it is what it is.
Yeah, who's that guy with the fucked up Yankee hat, man?
Oh,
The Atlanta hat, not you. I'm sorry, the Atlanta hat. Your man in there with the dusty hat.
Brian.
That nigga hat look nasty. Nigga hat throwing on gang signs. Nigga hat. He got a dust bowl hat. That nigga look crazy, son. He got a bowling hat. That nigga look nasty. Nigga hat look like bowling shoes. That nigga look. G Money.
You said behind the scenes his hat got AIDS, right?
Yeah. G Money, you ready?
Yo.
Episode motherfucking 39,
Nigga, we made it!
We can't do the round of applause. Cause they don't,
Yeah.
39. Okay.
Yeah.
We
got a special guest here. I call him Uncle E. A lot of you know him as, I don't know what y'all know him as. Eric B, the OG, the legend. I call him Uncle E. And I call him, first of all, sometimes I have a problem because he doesn't pick up my phone calls till about 3 days later. And then, but he don't pick up my regular phone calls, but then if I call him through that IMO messenger, he answers by mistake. So I called him a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I called him a couple of times.
How do you answer IMO by mistake?
Because you're texting on your screen, when it pops up, you press the button. We know the tricks. Cut it out, man. Oh, God.
That's you play. I don't play no
tricks. You play those tricks? You official?
Nah, I don't.
Eric B in the building.
I've had the same phone number for the last 25 years.
I'm sorry.
If I was scared, I'd get me a dog. If my dog is scared, I get my dog a dog.
Oh, okay.
So
This nigga smooth, man.
Yeah. My cousin Chuck has a saying: "Leave me a message, and if I don't call you back, let that be a message to you."
Well, I mean, I take those as a lot of shots towards me, but I'm ignoring them. We in your side of town.
I
Uncle.
always answer your calls.
Facts. Eric B in the building. How you doing, man?
Great.
Thank you for having us out here
Thanks
in
for
Vegas.
coming out, man.
It's a beautiful place, man. You and your team has been treating us with nothing but respect, man. Agent Eyebrows, he's been cool. That nigga eyebrows is nasty.
Dusty hat.
That nigga dusty. That nigga dusty. Well, he's scared of that lady, huh? That lady, he's scared.
He don't want no action with her.
He don't want no action.
He talked greasy when she was.
He said he broke her back, and when she came in, he left out of here quick. That's corny, son. And I have faith in that nigga too. I'm like, he's fire.
Greasy.
I'm trying to understand him because he was talking to the other young lady in the studio about how he wanted to do some crazy to her cousin. But why can't get crazy to?
And the old school, but you know what she said about him? She said, "Nigga, all balls." No. I ain't like that shit. I said, "That's my man. Don't talk about my man like that. He official."
Nah, he don't want no.
He don't want no. He
want no action.
Nah, he don't want no action with Liam.
I'm still in that. I'm bringing that back.
Yeah, you gotta bring that back.
He don't want
he's from the town.
Yeah, he don't want no action at all.
Uncle E, man. Well, Eric B, man. Can you before we get into? Cause I got a series of questions. You ain't ducking none of these shots. Shout out to my man Combat Jack. Yeah, you had a classic, but you ain't ducking these shots, nigga. Okay. All right, Uncle E.
When did I duck something on Combat Jack?
You ain't duck nothing, but you ain't ducking these. I'm just throwing the shit out there. I'm making shit up, but still, you ain't ducking. The point of the matter is, you ain't ducking.
All right, let's do it.
Can you tell us your origin? Like, where you from?
New York City. New York City.
What part of New York, sir?
All over.
Come on, stop. Nobody stop it. Come on. Where you was born at, man?
You gonna tell me where I was at?
Oh, I know where you're from. Your cousin told me yesterday.
My cousin who?
No, your family's from
Country Chris.
Yeah, Country Chris.
Your family's from Mississippi.
Yeah, my mother.
You thought I didn't know that.
My mother's from Mississippi.
Where your father's from?
D.C.
Oh, but where were you born? You were born in New York.
Queens, New York. Elmhurst, New York.
You from Queens?
Queens, let's go. Yeah.
Hospital.
And how long did you grow up in Queens? Okay, were you?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And what part of Queens? You was from South Side or North Side? You was from?
No. South Side is all the way that way. Well, I'm out by LaGuardia Airport.
Also on the other side.
It's official over there?
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna laugh at you. Was it official over there? Yes or no, man?
Of course.
Because all you hear about South Side, man. That's what I'm keeping real.
What do you mean?
All you hear about South Side, call it what we call it.
South Side was what? Projects, right?
First of all, watch your mouth, be respectful. Be respectful of the South Side, please.
What side of South Side are you talking about?
We talk about South Side, Jamaica, Queens.
South Jamaica, 40 projects.
South Side, baby. We outside, baby. You know that.
Are you talking about the project?
Yeah, 40.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's nice. Y'all lived in the projects. Okay, that's nice.
I never lived. First of all,
that's what you said. You said you were representing the projects. That's beautiful.
So
the bricks. Okay.
How crazy was it over there though? Were you like tell us? Did you went to school and high school and everything?
Yes.
You graduated from high school?
Yeah, went to William Cullen Bryant High School. Oh. Woodside.
So you was on that side, but I never. No disrespect, but I really never heard any stories about Woodside. So yeah.
No, I went to school in Woodside.
But y'all wasn't about no action over there?
I was about the action. I don't know.
Oh, so you was a bully.
No. You know I hate bullies, man.
I know you hate bullies.
That's not sexy.
Hey, yo, Agent Eyebrows, please stand over here and check the thing, man. Can you stand over here and watch and see if the light turn off, man?
Agent Eyebrows.
Hate that nigga. His eyebrows is nasty.
He got only one,
shit is
like
sharp.
one side.
Nigga, you go like this. You get a splinter from his shit, nigga.
Sharper than Gillette.
Nigga like Master Shredder. That nigga look nasty.
Fuck yeah.
Oh! Agent,
I like that. That was good.
official.
That was good.
Yeah, no. So you went to school. You went to school in Queens.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So now, before I get into the questions, tell us what it was like for you growing up, though. 'Cause, I mean, you're a big guy. Like, were you bullied, picked on? So did you ever get picked on? I'm just asking. Were you a bully or you got picked on?
What about I just lived a life and was just cool? I was the cool neighborhood dude.
Cool.
Let's try that.
Who was Eric B before Eric B?
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to get to.
I've always been Eric B.
I mean, I know that,
Not a
but
character
I mean before.
that I created some superhero.
So Eric B stands for what?
that I
Eric
found.
Brompton? What is it? Eric what? Brandon?
Yo, you work for the police or something? This dude, you want my social security number? What's wrong with this dude? You talking about this dude's eyebrows? You like an old refrigerator? You can't hold water? What the?
Oh,
Got a wire on it.
Nah.
Nasty.
Eric is your first. But Eric.
What else do you want?
Is B your last
My
name?
social security number, man.
Nah, is B your last name though?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yes,
All
it
right,
is.
we don't have to get into that.
Yeah, so who was Eric B before the fame, before the the Eric B Rakim, before?
I'm the same cool dude.
You was getting money when you was younger. Were you hustling? Was selling candies and shit? I know back in you grew up back in the
You know what? It's
'50s.
so funny that you said that. I drove the ice cream truck.
Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
Softy. I heard about
Yeah, I
that.
was getting money. Shit, I was making $100, $200 a day.
Oh my
getting money.
God!
I
heard about-
It's not
I heard about
that.
Don't be mad at me.
I heard
I
about
am.
that.
That's friend.
Don't be, it's
Of course I'm mad.
It's the truth. What you want me to say?
Okay, so back in the
You want me to say I'm
'50s, you
selling
was
nickel
making.
bags in the park?
I mean, back in
That's what
the
you want
line.
to
Back in the '70s,
It's 7. Whoa. You went too far back.
80s.
was '80s.
Yes.
Back in the '80s, you were driving an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Selling ice cream?
Yeah. Didn't have no license, nothing.
You sold ice cream, you sure?
Yeah.
Talk to this man, but let me get my.
That's
notes
a-
together.
Had a Mr. Softy truck.
How'd you do the truck? You just found the truck?
One of the
on
guys
the
in the neighborhood had the truck,
Okay,
and I worked for him.
okay. So this is before you started DJing, or is it?
I was DJing that.
All
back
right.
and forth.
So you already started DJing.
Yeah.
The DJ started in high school.
Yeah. Actually, in junior high school,
Mm.
we had a group called Infinity Sounds.
Okay.
I thought you had something called, or maybe after this, but Super 7?
No.
No?
No, maybe Misfits. My brother and them had a group. At Lobby Police with him. He had a group.
Okay.
Called that.
Can you tell us about Infinity Sounds? Like what age? You know what
No,
I'm
we
saying?
was just neighborhood kids. You
Okay.
know.
In Queens?
My friend Pito in Philly down the block. We had some equipment and we just used to DJ and play music.
Interesting.
Just go E.
Yeah. So you
Heard
guys
about
had you had a group. Was it Infinity Sounds? You said
Yes.
you had a group, and you had did you? What inspired you to start DJing?
DJ Vernon. Vernon played for a group called King Charles.
King Charles.
And Vernon was the man. Vernon was DJ, he was the man. So I wanted to be like Vernon. Vernon Furtado was the man.
Vernon Furtado.
Yeah, you know the Furtado name. Let's go. Come on.
Furtado
let's go.
brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
Those my guys.
Exactly.
Rochdale?
See,
They
look at them.
don't live in Rochdale, but they
But the
yeah.
Vernon.
The guy with the glasses, the lights guy? What's
Both
his
of
name?
them, Todd and Lance.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of their brothers
Yeah.
was a DJ.
Yes.
Hmm.
And
Didn't know that.
you knew him.
Yeah. He was living in the neighborhood.
Oh. And that's what inspired you to become a DJ.
Mhm.
All right. Now.
Lance and Gary's brother. Vernon.
Okay, okay. We
Right.
know you. We know you know. We know you. We know you hit. We know you had all the actions of the street. Now the question I have for you is, you.
I just feel like we're in a police station.
I mean, come on.
The light is on my face and
You want the real story.
All
Yeah.
right. So you started. And then you started driving. You was driving an ice cream
yeah.
truck.
I was getting money.
Ice cream.
You know
truck.
what? I used to dudes like you used to be laughing and think it was funny, but your broad used to come to the truck at night.
Mm.
And
So
I
nice.
was getting money. And I was getting a couple of dollars.
Wait. Time out. First of all, dudes like me.
Yeah, like one of them hating ass niggas. Look at that suck ass nigga driving the ice cream.
Nah, never.
Hating ass nigga.
So after you clocked out, you had a little John come to the truck and you got right.
It's crazy you said that. You just put me in a very uncomfortable position
Tell the
mentally.
truth.
First of all, I never hate on nobody, nigga. You crazy? I'm out here, nigga.
You hating on my man's eyebrows.
He look nasty.
You hated on Brian. You hated on
Brian hat look crazy, son.
You hated on the staff when they came in the door. You was like, hey, this is like a circus.
No. I love this spot. This spot is amazing. But Brian, first of all, you had a man here yelling.
It's crazy.
He got a 5X t-shirt. He look nasty. The Nordica sign, he missing one of the sales, nigga.
No, he's not.
That shit Ortica. He got an Audi shirt. Nah, he cool. But all right, so that was dope though. And how long you drove the ice cream truck for?
A couple of years.
He was doing something else. Like let's stop it. I know. I gotta respect it.
What you want me to say?
I gotta respect you lying, man.
I know they got money from ice cream truck, but
now listen to him. This is an interrogation.
I'm not trying to interrogate. Just tell your nephew, man.
What do you want me to say?
What else did you was selling the ice cream truck?
Huh?
What else were you selling in the ice cream truck? Was it a front? Honestly.
Soda.
You was like Big Worm on Friday?
Yeah, soda with no weed. We wasn't selling no weed.
Oh, no weed. Okay.
Nah,
Big Perm?
Wasn't doing all that.
Oh,
we don't need to. We was getting money.
Well,
there's no need for the monkey shit. We was getting money.
I heard you drove a Rolls Royce or something like that before the deal came in. Like you had some nice cars and all that before.
My first car I ever owned was a Rolls Royce. I never had a hoopty or nothing like that. I had a
nice, man.
I like that.
Because it was a car. Big shout out to my man Big D. Like we like the car fanatics. Like I love cars, and and it was a car that I looked it up, and it was talking about how they made that car by hand. It was a handmade car, and this and that. It wasn't a factory car that they put together, and I just loved the car.
So you drive an ice cream truck. You in the hood. When did you start to get into the whole music industry?
I was always into the music, but you got to get some money. Though you can't be nutted. You know what I'm saying? You can't be DJ Nutmeg. You got to get a couple of dollars or something.
So you was getting a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
Outside in the field.
Driving the ice cream truck. What is this like? What do you think you work for the? I'm gonna change my statement. I'm gonna say.
You know what's so crazy?
Wait, so you went to the store at 10? Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you know what's so crazy?
At 9:59, where did you go?
You know what's so crazy about you? I'm gonna keep it real. Like the ice cream truck shit is cool, but
it's the truth.
It's some other emotions to the ocean.
No, it's not, man. It's the truth. I know you want to have this big Fabio Harlequin love story with the streets and all of this stuff, but that's not.
But you know the streets respect you, so why? Why the streets respect you then?
Cause I'm not. Look, let me tell you something. I want some action at all times. Let's be clear.
Okay, you don't
but you know you can. You can. If I was scared, give me a dog or something, man.
Okay, so the ice cream truck. See, the ice cream truck help you get. Okay, what age you got the Rolls Royce?
What year? 86.
That's a good year.
It was what? 20, 18, 19, 20, something like that. What you hating, man?
No.
What's your first car you drove? What first car you owned?
In 04, a Pontiac.
In 04?
Yeah.
In 04, you did a Pontiac? Really?
Yeah, I had a Pontiac.
You ain't step your game up?
Nah, I had an 04.
You can get an Acura Legend at least.
I did a 2004 Pontiac. I had a
2004 Pontiac? A Pontiac like with the pointy sign Pontiac like that?
Yeah.
You serious? They still make them? I gotta hit you with my Jay-Z. Do they still make that?
I said 04. But
did it even have leather in it? Did it have leather in it?
You giving us the ring around the rosy.
Did it have leather in it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just want
to
make sure you was comfortable.
Rosy. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
You was in the field. I don't know. I respect you.
See, come on, man. Now you gonna put it on me.
Nah, I'm not putting it on you.
You gonna put the murder on me.
Ain't no buying a Rolls Royce of ice cream trucks.
You gonna put the murder on me.
Lying,
See?
man.
You gonna put the murder on me.
At least say Flip. Street.
Street what? You know what, Flip? I hate seeing like interviews where people just tell lies.
Okay.
Yo, I was the man. You know what I'm saying? I was holding the park down. I was like, yo, this dude was a girly man. Is he serious?
Okay, so
it's the truth, man. It's the truth.
I
know you want me to tell this big elaborate story and how this happened and I went across everybody's head and this. Nah, that's how it was.
You never went across nobody's head before.
See, I ain't say that.
So at age of 20, so you had to get some money to be involved. What was your first experience or first time in the music industry?
I was working at BLS. I was working at the radio station. I was doing on the street team, first street team ever.
Wow.
Who was on the radio at that time?
Frankie Crocker. Frankie Crocker was our boss.
And he was on what, the mornings, nights?
What you mean? He came in the evening.
I don't know who Frankie Crocker.
Do your homework,
Here I
man.
go, here I come,
Yeah.
here I go.
Yeah, see, look, your man knows. See, man, you got to get a late pass or something, man. I don't understand you, man.
I don't care about no Frankie Crocker.
Why would you say that?
That's what I'm taking it now.
Frankie Crocker was the man.
So what? Because
See, that's some hating shit. See,
No,
look, come on, man. That's some hating
I was about to
shit.
give Frankie Crocker
But that's some
credit.
hating shit.
All right,
You got to show the man respect.
Shout out to the OG Frankie Crocker.
got to,
Was he official?
What? Frankie Crocker got arrested for payola and went to jail and came back and rode a white horse down back to the radio station down 2nd Avenue.
OG.
What?
Well, look it up. He got arrested, went to jail, did his time, and got out and rode a white horse back down 2nd Avenue to the radio station.
How was he as a boss?
He's the man.
He was the man. So
He's
you
the
started.
man.
So you started working at WBLS.
Yes.
On the boards and stuff.
Yeah.
Or the
Street team.
The street team.
Street team. We did everything.
Okay. Now, then what happened next?
Then that's when I was out in Long Island. That's how I met Rakim, being on the street team. We used to go to wine dance, and every other weekend. And then
Who was y'all? I'm sorry, Uncle, for cutting you off.
Yes.
Who were y'all promoting at the time?
WBLS, the radio station.
Oh, so you just promoting
Yes.
the radio station at the time?
Yes. We're in the tri-state area. We're promoting the radio station.
So you went to wine dance, and then how you met Rakim? Bring us
So
that
Alvin
story.
Tony. There was a kid named Alvin Tony. You come into town, you meet people, you see him every week. So Alvin Tony introduced me to Rakim. And that's how we started.
I need more than that.
What you mean? Yo,
Where you met him at, man? Where?
at his mother's house in the
So
basement.
you just went to his mother's house?
Yeah, Alvin took me over there.
He said, "I know a kid that could rap."
Yeah, he took me to people's house. Took me to Freddie Fox's house. Fox was
Who's
there.
Freddie Fox?
You don't even know who Bumpy Knuckles is?
Nah, I don't. Tell me about him, Uncle E.
You don't know who Bumpy Knuckles
Who
is?
is he?
You don't sound like a dangerous dude?
Bumpy Knuckles?
Yeah. You want me to bring him over here?
No.
It seems like you want some action.
I don't know. Is he around?
Yes. Yeah.
He was official Long Island or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was your man?
No. I didn't know any of them gentlemen. I didn't know either one of them.
Oh, that's it right there.
Yeah, I didn't know either one of them.
At the time.
Alvin introduced me to both of them.
Alvin was telling you they both were rapping at the time?
Yeah, because what I was going to do was, when I first started, we used to go to Tri-State. We used to Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. So we used to play, we used to go every street team. We take T-shirts, buttons, hats, jackets, and, give them out to the neighbors and promote BLS. So I was going to do a record. I was going to do an album called The Tri-State. And just go, because in Connecticut I used to find rappers that were nice, in New Jersey and New York. So I was going to just take a rapper from all these different boroughs and the tri-state and put them together and do an album. So then I started working with Rakim, and just we just one record after another, and just formed into what it is today.
Somebody said you didn't like Rakim at first when y'all first met each other.
No, that's not true.
Not true. All right.
It's not true.
Who
told that lie?
We have people that
people
commented
gotta
on the
say,
page.
they gotta say, you gotta say,
Right. No, but
say
I told people we were gonna interview you for the
you
show.
gotta say,
and
you gotta
people,
say ignorant shit,
Facts.
because you know what it is, because we really don't talk, so you don't really get interviews from us, so people could just make up what they want to make up.
Right. That's why I want
Yeah,
to
I
ask
heard
myself.
that,
Yeah, people, but the one thing about the internet, man, you could say whatever you want to say, and it be a lie, and people be like, yo, it's true because I read it on the internet. Are you kidding me?
So you're not saying you saying right here it was. I mean, I know brothers argue and fight, but you're not saying that when you first met him, you're not you liked him when you first met him.
No, let me say this. When I first met him, I was in a maze. He did this record that was 90. We had those Maxwell cassette tape, and he had my melody on it, and he rhymed for about 90 minutes on it. And I got the original cassette. I got to find the original cassette, because the record is the cut down edited version of my melody, because he rhymed for about 90 minutes on the tape.
What's my melody? I don't know nothing. I'm sorry, Uncle E. Come on, man.
To check out my melody.
Oh, that. Okay, come on, do make that, man. I'm sorry, I'm not old.
You interviewing me? You supposed to be prepared.
Well, hold on.
What you want to ask, girly man?
Is this y'all? So then, you just skipped the whole time.
How did I skip?
Because did you tell you were making beats? I don't know. You confusing me.
Do your homework.
No, my God.
So you don't want to do homework.
Now you see.
So you want the glory. You want the glory, but you don't want to do the homework.
The fans be saying do my homework.
You don't want to put the work in.
And now by you, as my uncle saying that, they're going to get mad at me. Like, oh, yeah, you see, we told you, even Uncle Eric B telling you, do your homework. I'm just saying
you got to be
you skipped
prepared.
the whole time frame.
How did I skip the
Ice
time?
cream truck,
I said
Rolls
a record.
Royce, I went to Long Island.
I said a record. I said the record, and you said, what the hell is that?
No, I know the record.
No, because your man had to sing it to you.
Fact, I'm aware of the record. But what I'm trying to say, Uncle E, is that how you keep, did you... What was that record to you? Did you? That's what I'm saying. How you?
How I what?
Tell me about the record, man.
What you mean? It was a great record.
Yo, G.
What are you trying to ask me?
All right, so you were saying that he rapped for 90 minutes. And
G, can I talk to you? Because he just all over the
Nah,
place.
we good.
G, he just going crazy.
Nah, we
G,
good.
he didn't know about my melody. He jumped out the window. Talking about, what is that?
I know. Check out. I know that, but hold on.
It's not called. It's called
So,
my melody. Not check out what.
But
melody.
hold on. So you trying to say that before you was before? So he had the beat before you then?
He had the song.
He had the song.
Yeah, and he had the he had music to it. He had the song and had the music already done.
Oh. I mean, I think you're being real disrespectful because.
How am I getting disrespectful?
Because you're
not doing your homework.
You're making fun of me.
You're asking me questions and you don't even know.
I'm not like them old other niggas, man. I don't know. No disrespect to them.
Why you don't know?
I just don't.
It's simple. It's simple.
Do your homework.
Yes, that's all. And you got a phone. And you got an iPhone.
But
take you 30 seconds.
Okay. So
let me do the background history. Let me see this, that, this. Got it. Let's go.
Hey, y'all, I hope Agent Eyebrows is checking the fucking camera. So he gonna get me tight.
Fuck your camera.
Agent Eyebrow.
That nigga disrespectful. So I'm wild on that nigga.
Yeah. How you know it's off?
It's a red button.
It's good.
He says good.
You good, baby.
Hold on. Oh, I know. Check out my melody.
Oh,
I know my melody. Hold on. So,
he didn't just say that.
Hold on. No. This is what I heard though.
Okay. He didn't just do that.
I heard.
Hold on.
He didn't just do that. Are we going to do like room? Is this like the rumor report?
No, I got. No, hell no.
So why you saying you heard?
All right. Can I say the questions that I'm supposed to have? Because I'm supposed to have questions for you, Uncle E. Though.
You're not asking no questions.
I'm about to, but I want to get into dialogue first. I don't want to jump out the window because I want to.
You already did. You killed my man with his eyebrows. You said Brian had the dusty hat.
That nigga hat nasty.
Okay. All right.
Why you co-sign Brian like that?
I didn't co-sign him.
He's fire on the. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The number 2 record is Luther Vandross. And
no, you hating on? Oh,
he
killing
that was
you,
fire.
bro.
I like the way he did it. Pause. It was fire. How he did it. Now, okay, I got a couple of questions though. But all right, so you heard my melody. He did it, and then what did you decide to do when you first heard it? You thought it was just amazing.
Yeah, I think his rhyme skills and rhyme set was great. It was great. It's better than anybody I had heard before
At that time.
Yeah.
And then what was next? You just fast talk them like, yo, look, we gonna.
Nah.
You're an ill talker. You can talk.
No, I'm not.
You can sell water to a well, nigga.
Shit, I wish I could.
You could. You're an ill talker, Lee.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Where'd you get that from?
I just know.
Where'd you
I
get that
on the
from?
phone.
Where'd you get that from?
I talked to
you
you
just
on
be
the
making up shit.
You behind the scenes heavy. You heavy behind the scenes.
That's behind the scenes. I love to be behind the scenes.
But you heavy behind the scenes, bro.
And I love to be behind the scenes.
But you're heavy. Look at the word. The key word is heavy.
Okay. It's business, man. It's business.
Why do you have this motto of business? Like, what is your what is your business motto?
I got it from my father. I remember we were out on the road one time and we played a roller skating rink in Queens, and my father, may Allah be pleased with him. He was on fire because we got in the roller skate. We had just played Madison Square Garden, so we decided to play a local roller skating rink. So it was about 2,000 people inside. About 4,000 or 5,000 people outside on Queens Boulevard. Queens Boulevard, and it was a mess. The helicopters on Queens Boulevard, it was a mess. And I remember getting inside there, and the owner of the club pulled the plug to me. There's too many people on the stage. We was like, yo, we got paid. We out. My father, in front of everybody, my father said, Eric, get the fuck back up there and put on the next record. He said, yo, get Rakim the microphone, this and that. So now, never forget, a guy jumped up in the audience and was like, yo, old man, don't be talking to Eric like that. Yo, man, we'll fuck you up. Why did he do that? The Brooklyn mob jumped down there and beat the brakes off him. Beat the brakes. Because, you talking to my father like that. But the guy didn't know that was my father. So they beat the brakes off. I'll never forget this. They beat the brakes off of my father. They bring the guy, Mr. B, what you want us to do? And my father said, hold on. The guy said, yo, I just want to apologize. I don't know. My father said, hold on, man. Get him something to drink, man, and get this dude a towel. The man apologized like a man, man. Let's keep moving on. Yo, Eric, get back over there. Get the fuck back up there. Not get over there. Get the fuck back up there and put on the next record.
That's real.
Oh, okay, Dad. We went back to the house because we were starting a tour. We were going to Hampton, Virginia. And we went back to the house, and my father cussed us out for about 3 hours and said, we got to be the stupidest niggas in the world. I mean, he went off. And And then what had happened, he said, look, y'all got $40,000 to play at a roller skating rink. He said, look at my neighbors. He said, all my neighbors here, they don't make $40,000 a year, and they leave their house from sun up to sundown. And y'all made $40,000 in 1 hour, and y'all sitting here and treating this like y'all selling nickel bags in a park.
Right.
And so, then the light bulb went on, yo, this is really a business. We're making a lot of money. You got people that are out making $40,000, $50,000 a year, but they out of their house all day. We down there laughing and joking. So I decided to take it serious. I started reading contracts and understanding the business because it's really a business. This is not, we're not hustling in the park and we hustle when we feel like hustling. We was hustling every day and making a lot of money.
Uncle E, and I appreciate you telling me that. But I have an issue though, real quick.
Of course you do.
No, because like Uncle E, man, I know you was in the field, man. Like
the field? What are you
was
saying?
Connected, Uncle E. Why you doing that?
Connected
to me,
to
man?
what?
Like, you just not. What I mean is that you just said the Brooklyn Mob, right?
Yes.
I mean, you were connected with a lot of people, and I want to know those type of friendships. I don't want our shit. You don't do interviews, but you don't do interviews, Uncle E.
What do you mean those kind of friendships? What do you mean?
I want to know
they
how.
were good people. What do you mean? They were good people. What's the problem?
I know they were good people.
What's the
but
problem?
I want to know what's your affiliation with these?
They're my friends. They're my friends.
How you met them? You were from
in
Queens.
The streets in passing. These are my friends. I met them in the street in passing.
Okay. So you know a lot of street dudes.
Is this like a police interrogation?
No.
Like, is this? Am I like on Funny Home Videos or something?
Nah,
like,
come on, don't do
like
that.
Somebody's gonna jump out the back to my we got you.
Nah. But
okay.
I definitely want to know because, when you do interviews, a lot of people say you guys don't do interviews.
We don't
Rakim at all.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do interviews at all.
Because, it gets messy, man. I mean, we laugh and joke a lot, but, it gets messy, man. People just form their own opinion with silliness, man. And you just, I didn't get into this business, man, worrying about what somebody else says or what's your opinion of me. And look, you say I make great music. You copped it. Let's keep it moving. A lot of people think that they're entitled to your personal life because you make music.
I understand.
You're not entitled to my personal life. I made great music. You copped it. It's fair exchange, no robbery. So a lot of people, getting, you in the limelight, so we should know your personal business. No, you should know your doctor's personal business, where he was at last night. You should know your dentist, the guy that sticks his hand in your mouth. You should know where he was last night and who he's sleeping with. He might have a monster or something. He's digging his hands in your mouth. He might have been digging in the crack of his ass. You don't know. Why people don't put that much energy into these kind of people. You want to know what a celebrity is doing and who they're sleeping with and what their family is and who, their kids, this, that, and that. And I think people have lost sight of what's real and what's not.
I respect that, V. How long were you working with Rakim prior to the deal?
Probably like a month or two.
Yo, Uncle E, man, I love you, man. But you come on, man.
What do you want this great story?
You know what?
You want to lie, man.
It's not about a lie, but you know what? I have a tremendous amount of respect for you.
I appreciate it.
And a lot of my interviews people get mad at me because they say I'm over talking to somebody, and I don't let people talk, and it's a lot of things that I could fix. Okay. And out of the respect of you and the stuff that I hear, I don't want to say something. I don't want to say something that look crazy and you not answering. You understand what I mean?
Ask the question.
You my man. You my man. You my uncle. I love you, man. But you on some bullshit, Uncle E. I gotta give it to you. I'm sorry.
Okay. What is that?
What
do you want me to say? What you want me to say?
You bought a Rolls Royce of an ice cream truck, Uncle E. That shit pissing me off, man.
What you want me to say?
You cannot buy a Rolls Royce of an ice cream truck, Uncle E.
What you want me to say?
You can even say something else. Don't feed me that.
What you want me to say?
At least say pass. Say pass on the question.
Why would we pass on the question?
Because you cannot buy.
The truth. When I started doing music, I went and bought a car. What's the problem?
How did you get that money? How much was a Rolls Royce at the time?
A lot of money.
How did you get that money to buy the Rolls Royce? How much jewelry did you have?
I worked hard.
How much?
I worked hard.
For whom? For WBLS?
Yeah, I worked for BLS. I worked for an ice cream truck. I worked as Eric B. and Rakim.
So wait.
We were making money.
So you and Rakim.
Yeah.
At what age did you meet Rakim again?
We were probably teenagers, 18, 19, 20, got it. 20 around there,
and
20 something.
Yeah. That's what I heard. You was looking good in a Rolls Royce. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
Where's the Rolls Royce now?
In the garage.
Clean. Sitting clean.
Why?
Yeah. It's a collector's item. You don't drive collector's items every day.
You got collector's items on your fingers.
Okay. I don't wear them every day. I want them for you, just to impress you.
I like him, man. He cool, man.
Good, G. Good. I think you got something for.
Nah, all right. So, how involved was you with the whole Rakim project? Like, when you heard the melody record
It's not a
after
Rakim
that.
project. It's
Eric B. Rakim project.
It's Eric B.
Pardon me.
Talk to that nigga. Finally get that shit wrong. Get that nigga. Finally. Yes. It's me on me. Yo, do your research, man.
How involved with you?
He just had my melody, nigga. That's all he had, nigga.
No, I'm saying so. I'm after that.
From
now.
day one.
After
From
that,
day one. Day one, we had a partnership, and we both worked hard to build it. I mean, I want to say that it started out as a mom and pop operation and turned into a corporation.
Right.
So we both, put a lot of, sweat equity into it and worked hard.
So you involved with like production,
Everything.
But can I ask you a question?
Management,
Be real. I mean, I know now y'all.
What do you want me to say?
No. Wait, hold on. No, I respect that. Now I get it. But
Okay.
now I know now y'all in a good space. But there's some times y'all wasn't talking. So stop fronting.
What do you mean? Stop talking.
It was at a time y'all wasn't talking. So you don't.
We
wanna,
don't. We
you
never.
were-
No.
you
Let
never
me say
get
this.
into that 'cause that-
Let me
that
say
may be
this.
personal.
Let me say no. It's not personal.
I understand.
We didn't grow up together, so we didn't hang out all the time like that. We were doing business. So, like, we'd be on the road. He go, to his respective home, and I go to mine. So it wasn't like, and then we'd always talk, every day. We're still family. If I don't talk to Rakim for another 10 years, we're still family. Nothing has changed. So let me go. There's a pink elephant in the room. So let me address the pink elephant. From day one, from $1, we made $1,500 for our first show. We split that money 50-50. Number 2, we never slept with the same women. And number 3, Rakim made up the name Eric B. and Rakim. So we never had a beef. It's like your brother. You hang with your brother sometime, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't see eye to eye on certain things, but that doesn't mean y'all want to kill each other or y'all not rocking together. Like, I had a vision, like I wanted to go on, and manage boxers and learn more about the business and do business stuff. Rakim wanted to continue to do music. So it wasn't like we had this hate relationship, right? We wanted to kill each other and wasn't talking. Time has a way of kind of sliding by when you're doing a bunch of stuff.
That sounds good. How long you been working on that?
It's the truth.
That was
it's
amazing.
the truth. It was pretty smooth, right?
That was.
You loved it, right? It's
I
pretty
love it.
smooth.
I mean,
it's the
now
truth.
I know why you don't do interviews.
It's the truth.
Because that
you
shit
want to lie. You
I
want to
don't wanna
lie.
lie, Uncle E.
What do you want? What do you want?
All
What
right,
are you
so
trying?
hold
What are you trying to get
Hold
at?
on, don't worry.
Let me talk to him. So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
So y'all playing good cop, bad cop? Is that what this
we're
is?
not
Let's
playing
go.
This is real life. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So,
all
Uncle
right.
E, you didn't know that about me when you been around.
Let's do it. If I was scared, I'm not. Let's do it.
So obviously, the DJ was important, probably more important back then than now. How you feel
That's
about
not
that?
true. The DJ's still important.
I mean,
who's gonna put
feel
the
like-
record on?
I feel like
That's
the
something for you.
DJ is more appreciated back then because for
Everybody still appreciated. I don't think that it's not. I think everybody is fully appreciated.
I feel like for you guys to be this partnership and for him to be an artist and not be afraid to put your name first in front of that whole it's got to be he must have had some level of respect for you as you guys work together.
I mean, we had ample respect for each other. We had admirable respect for each other. And it was a team effort in everything that we did.
That's real. Cause I see now, like artists, even before they get to that level, they don't necessarily give that DJ that light that you got. And I'm not saying that he put you on the map or you put him on the map. I'm just saying I noticed I Googled stuff. I looked up a bunch of records and pictures and everything.
Because a lot of groups don't start out as groups. A lot of guys come in and do their solo records, and then they put the DJ and then they infuse the DJ into what they're doing.
Uncle Edo, I'm gonna say something. I just read something.
So that means it's true.
No, from Rakim
So
himself.
Rakim sent you a text.
No.
right?
From no.
So Rakim sent you a text.
Let me say something. Though.
So Rakim sent you a text.
No, he didn't, Uncle E. But can
So
I say
you
something?
reading something off the internet?
Let's
be clear.
Uncle E, don't do that though.
Let's be clear.
Don't do that, Uncle E,
I'm just asking a question.
Don't do that, Uncle E.
So you're reading something off the internet that somebody else said that Rakim said.
No, that he actually it's a quote. That means he said it himself.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Like, how?
It's on Hip
How?
Hop DX. What? He did an interview with them in 2013.
Okay.
Now I'm not even getting to nothing like that.
Let's get into it.
This is what I'm gonna say to you though.
There's a pink elephant in the room. We're gonna address it. Let's address it.
How can you pave the way for somebody like me who look up to you? I'd rather you tell me, yo, Flip, certain things are business.
Everything is business.
I don't want to talk about on wax. I'd rather go with that than lead me somewhere else. That's the issue I have. I have to be honest with you, Uncle. Okay, I'd rather you say, yo, Flip, you know what?
Lead you where?
This is business. I don't talk business. I will take that and I'll bring up something else.
Lead you where? I just gave you the business.
No, but not really. You say you always talk, but the man said he didn't talk to you because the man quoted that you guys, he didn't call you at the time, so I want to know what happened.
He didn't call me at the time.
At the time, that's what he said. That's what they said. And I told you I don't want to say certain things.
How can you can say whatever you want to do?
See, look, he gonna
you
get
can
at
say
me.
whatever you want to say.
You'll get at me now. Now you'll get at me. I'm already seeing your face.
How do you do bad business? I don't understand that.
I don't. That's
but you're not being. There's no clarity. You saying bad business? How bad business is? We split every dollar 50-50. So how could? And we had an accountant by the name of Bert Bedell from day one. So how could we do bad business? Explain that to me. If we splitting every dollar 50-50, how do we do bad business?
He said he loved you. He don't wish you bad luck, but he doesn't call you at the time. At the time, I mean, now you're good.
Okay, we've always been good. We've always been family. If that bad business, how do you do bad business? If we have the same accountant, which is Bert Bedell, and we split every dollar 50-50, how do we do bad business?
He just said there's a couple of things in business that he felt you didn't handle right that left a bitter taste in his mouth. This is what he said in 2013.
That's fine and fantastic, but please explain to me, if you split every dollar 50-50, how do y'all do bad business?
That's a hard question. I can't answer that question.
Okay, but you asked the question, so that means you had it loaded. You had it was a loaded question. It was a loaded question.
It wasn't loaded.
So you don't like when the rabbit got the gun. See?
No.
When you got the gun, it was cool.
No. Okay. I know you're gonna. I can see your look.
I'm answering the question.
Your hands got a little.
No, I'm great. I'm great.
You started to go a little tight.
No, I'm not tight.
Your nails are clean.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Your nails are clean.
Thank you. I wash my hands. I appreciate that.
Yeah, mine's.
I hate nasty hands. I hate it.
So you just saying that. So basically, from your angle,
yes,
you're not aware of what issue he had at the time, or you just
if he has an issue,
you just passed.
Dog, if he has an issue, we'll talk about it and deal with it. There shouldn't be an issue. We split every dollar 50-50. How can you have an issue?
I don't think you have one.
Math. Let me tell you something. One thing about life, Jay-Z said it was great. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. If we splitting every dollar 50-50, what bad business are we doing? You hear that clock? That was on time, wasn't it?
Yeah, but time out, G.
I like him. He cool, man.
I'm telling the truth.
So,
it's not.
I know, but it's a pink. So what was the pink? When you said it's a pink elephant in the room.
Yeah, the pink elephant in the room. You just said that Rakim said that we had a bad business deal.
Knowing a person like you that's a man of his word. That's what you live by.
You have to be.
All right. So knowing a person like you. So if somebody.
You have to be because you told me. You said, "Hey, okay, yo, I know you gonna. I'm being Vegas." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna be there." Yo, you called me 100 times. I said, "I'm gonna be there. Don't worry about it."
That's true. You're a man.
Be there. I have to be.
For somebody, as a man being as strong as you are, and as prideful as you are, and as you know, as with morals and principles. Yeah. If someone says that about you, you have to at least. You're not a stupid guy. We know you in the field, man. I know about the stuff outside of Bad Boy Studio and all that. You think I forgot about those stories? I know about all that.
They're all stories.
For somebody that's in the field, you mean to? I'd rather you say, "Yo, Flip, I don't want to address that."
I just addressed it. When did I?
So you had.
It wasn't like you act like I tap danced around it.
You didn't tap. You straight up.
I addressed it.
That if something we had to talk about.
Yeah, we grown men. If there's an issue, we're family. We're family first and foremost. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're family first and foremost. If there's an issue, we're going to address it and move on.
But you split things down 50-50.
Yes. I know you want to hear this elaborate story.
No. I wasn't there. I don't know.
I'm just telling you. Ask anybody.
Stop talking all soft.
Ask anybody.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you what
How can everybody know your business? That doesn't make sense. That's a ring around. How can people know your business?
I'm telling you. You asking me, I'm telling you. You want me to give you Bert Bedell's number and you call him and ask him? Would you like me to give you Bert Bedell's number? You call him and ask him?
Are you still cool with Bert Bedell?
Of course.
You have a nice vehicle outside. How did you get that?
I work. I hear Brian screaming. How did I get that? What do you mean? I worked hard.
2017. How you got that?
I worked hard.
Those shits are $350. I know what the price of that.
Well, how much is it? How much is it?
It's over $80,000. Over 80.
It's actually 120, but who's counting?
Damn.
Well, who's counting?
Numbers don't lie, man.
Yeah. See? Men lie, women
lie. He driving around.
It's just a car, man.
G, don't hype that nigga, G.
Just a car,
G, don't hype him.
man. It's just a car, man. It's just a car. Come on,
How
man.
you get that car, man? What I said yesterday?
It's just a car, man.
Something's up with that guy. Did I tell you? I said I love him.
He worked hard.
Why would he say that? Why would you say that?
I love him. I said I love him. But
why would you say that?
He get that. That's the new joint.
Okay.
New joint.
That's new.
I don't
What year is that?
understand.
What's it? 2016?
17. So you
Exactly. I tricked you. I knew it was
same
17.
same air you breathing.
All right.
So it's the same air that you breathe outside, you breathe inside the car.
Let me ask you a question. One more question.
Okay.
It's a final question about this subject because obviously there's no breaking you at all. Pause.
Breaking me. It's not about a. I'm telling you the truth.
Oh,
I don't think you like the truth.
I do like.
You want some sensationalism.
No, I don't. I have a lot of respect for you. I don't need that from you.
Okay.
I respect.
What do you need? What do you need?
But I know nobody just as far as your rep, your rep out here and how you move. I know nobody just gonna say it has to be some validity to it. It has to be some misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying, G?
The misunderstanding is you. You reading too much stuff on the internet, man.
Well, I mean,
I can't argue with somebody like that. I can't argue with him. Okay, all right.
I
You
posted
me now.
Yeah.
I posted a few things online. I told people, send some questions in or some things that you guys might have heard about Eric B and the whole situation and the whole breakup. So we've heard a few things. I mean, one of the things I heard was something about the breakup. They wasn't really clear about it, but something about the breakup because Rakim being robbed by somebody that you was affiliated with, and they felt like you could have stopped it, but you didn't.
That's not true. Rakim holds his own. That's not true.
Right. Well,
that's not true.
Like I said, I'm reading.
That's far from the truth.
Comments people hit me up with and the questions.
People. That's what I'm saying. People make up their own assumptions.
Right. I'm not saying I believe it. I want to ask you since we got you.
Let me say something to you. First of all, why would somebody think that they could rob Rakim and think that it was cool?
Right.
And I think that it was cool. That's not cool. We family. That's not cool.
Facts.
That's not cool at all. I don't know where these people. I don't know where these people get this stuff from.
So Rakim never was robbed.
It's hilarious. No.
Oh, not that you was aware. Other rappers was robbed though. That you was aware of.
No, I don't know nothing about that. I don't, man. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
I don't know about it.
You want me to lie and say I was there?
You knew the original 50 Cent.
Yes. Okay. What about?
He robbed a couple of people.
That's what people say. I don't know. I wasn't there. Supreme's not a robber. Supreme get money. Supreme never.
Did you
Supreme was never. Which Supreme?
So, Kenneth McGriff. Did you know him?
Yeah. See, but you mixing up the Supremes. There's two Supremes.
Two Supremes.
Yeah.
Which one was the first one?
I don't know who was first. They both about the same age. So.
Which one did you know?
Knew both of them. McGriff was cool. I know him in passing. And then Supreme for Fort Greene was our guy.
Oh, Supreme for Fort Greene was your guy?
Yes.
He was official.
Mm-hmm. This whole family's official, really. Mm-hmm. Brother Rap, Brother Beso, man, I'll be pleased with them. Straight up, stand up guys.
Yo.
What's the problem? Like, where do we go wrong? Where do we go wrong? Where do we go? Where do we go wrong? Where do we go wrong?
I can't believe it.
But where do we go wrong?
Okay. All right. So.
Okay.
We passed that.
We passed.
If any issues, you gotta talk about it, rectify it.
Of course. At
the end of the day, you're family.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
Okay.
I can't believe that you just took a sigh and breathed into the microphone. Is that a professional thing to do?
It's not. I'm not trying.
Are you frustrated?
I got a lot of views. First of all.
What's wrong with that?
I got a lot. Let me put you in your place over here.
You got a lot of views.
I know you out here in the field, but flip the script. We doing pretty good. You know that.
What's wrong with that?
But you the man.
Well, who doubted that?
Meaning I could just do whatever I want. I could sigh.
Wow, that's what you feel. So your audience can just watch you sigh. That's like entertaining. That's entertaining. I'm just asking you.
You try to turn niggas against me?
No, why would I do that? I want to see you eat and feed your family.
Eyebrows. He think because he got hired by somebody else, he cool.
Oh, because he works for Michael Bay's then.
Yeah, because that's
so he's a big guy.
He thinks so.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not
happy for him.
I want him to get his money.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Cool.
Shout out to Michael Bayes.
Can you tell a story you told me
about
what was your? Let's go before I have to gather some other because you just fucked up a lot of questions that I.
Why was
that?
Had
locked up. You just fucked it up. Uncle E.
How?
All right, so you just fucked it up, man.
How?
You fucked it up because the way you answered it just shut that. You it's like you hit the dominoes. So now I gotta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, another question is that
Okay.
Another question.
You sure you can see that little small writing?
Yeah. How were you able to get Rakim in the studio with Marley Marl, who was the biggest producer at the time?
I don't know if Marley Marl was the biggest producer at that time. Marley Marl was an engineer at the time. He wasn't a producer. He was an engineer. Mm-hmm. So I had the records. I took them to Marley's house. I paid Marley to be the engineer. I told him what I wanted done. Rakim came down and put together some amazing lyrics, and that's why we're here 30 years later.
When you heard the beats for Eric B for president.
What do you mean when I heard the beats?
Was that your beat? We got that beat from?
Yeah, what happened was Stevie Blast, Rakim's brother, used to work in one of these pressing plants. So I had got some fresh records. I got James Brown, The Funky President. I got Vonda Ray, Over Like a Fat Rat, and some records. And I took them to Marley Marl's house, and I paid him to be the engineer, and he put them together for us.
So here we go. I'm back now. I'm back.
Okay, that's great. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
You thought you had me.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, welcome back.
Let me get that. You thought you had me down, huh?
No,
you thought you had me down, huh?
I'm glad you're back.
I'm back like white Tic Tacs, Uncle E.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
White Tic Tacs.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Rumor has it that the records were just demos, and that you took.
What do you mean they demos? Do they?
Rumor has it.
Do they sound like demos?
They were demos at the time. I'm just telling you what the rumor has it. They were demos at the time for the studio.
But where did the rumor come from?
But you took the reels on the low and released the song and secured the deal. Did you take those?
What do you mean take them? I paid for them. How do you take something that you paid for?
You paid? Did you pay?
I paid Marlon to be the engineer.
How
do you steal something that you paid for?
That's a good answer. I'm saying it's.
Where do you get this? Like, where do you get this from?
Rumor has it. Do you know what rumor has it is?
Yo, is this like?
No.
Does Miss Cleo give you this shit? Like where are you getting this stuff from?
You never took so more.
Took them from where?
From Marley Marl.
Took them from where? Let me tell you something. It's funny, man. Big shout out to MC Shan. I remember Marley didn't want to finish the records, and me and Shan went in and mixed the records. If you look at the record, it says mixed by Marley Marl and MC Shan. So me and Shan actually did the mixes for the record.
So why did he want to mix them? Okay.
Gotta ask him. He said Rakim was rhyming too slow. He didn't like it. He wasn't feeling it at the time. Which is his opinion.
Understood. Did you ever have static with Marley Marl?
No. Marley Marl's a great friend. You know, another person, like a brother. You know, things happen. You get into misunderstandings and you move on.
But I heard business wasn't done with it. I heard there was an.
How was their business not done? He was the engineer. I paid him. Fair exchange, no robbery. What's the problem?
Paid, but he still didn't want to mix it because he didn't feel.
Yeah, he didn't feel that. You know, I guess he was up to.
Tell me how that makes sense, okay?
It makes a lot of sense because let me say this to you.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense to you. If that was true that he did the records, he sued Warner Brothers. He sued Cold Chillin', was Fly Tie and all of them for all the records and stuff that he did. Why didn't he sue Eric B and Rakim? So what you want to say? Marlon was scared of us?
Well, rumor has it you was the East
That's
Coast.
Rumor.
You was the East Coast Suge Knight.
First of all, Suge is Suge and Eric is Eric.
That's a fact.
And that's no disrespect to him. But I've never want to be like Suge. Suge has always been Suge.
They said Suge because I guess they feel like you would, you know.
No, that's not true. Not
bully
true.
in the game.
Never bullied anybody. I don't like bullies.
Okay.
I don't like bullies. Bullies ain't that ain't hip hop right there. That ain't sexy at all. Bullies? Are you kidding me?
So those records weren't demos. Where did
no, I mean I guess back then you could say let's go on a record and say all those records are demo. All your records that you make are demos until you turn them into and put them on the shelf. Every record you do is a demo until you put it on the shelf and you put it into commerce and people can buy it. So everything's a demo.
So
And like I was saying, you know, if there was an issue, about the record and who did the records and how much, you know, involvement it was, I paid Marlon to do it because he was the engineer. I bought my records. I said, this is what I want done. He sampled the sounds because he was the engineer, and he got paid to do it. I know you thought the pink elephant was in the room and we didn't want to address him. We was going to tiptoe by him, but
why do these guys spread these rumors?
They can say
about
because you
But
want to try. Because you know why? You know why?
Man.
You know why? I don't do interviews, and I don't care. Let me say something to you. Let me
don't
say
care.
something to you.
You
You know
don't
why?
care.
You know why I don't care? Every month, I make money. I don't care what you say. It don't make a difference to me.
Are you directing that to me?
Yeah, because you're the one giving me the questions. I don't care.
You don't care what I say.
I don't care what people say. Say what you want to say. Just don't call me late for the bank. That's it. Say what you want to say. Say all of this girly man stuff. Oh, he did this, she did that, we did this and that. It's ridiculous. But have you ever seen any of these guys sit in the room with me and say all this tough guy stuff?
No.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
No, I'm just saying about
It's ridiculous, man. And you know what's sad? As black people, you know, it's like we're acting like crabs in the bottom of the barrel. Instead of being happy for each other and moving on. Oh, you know what? Oh, you like Eric B so much? Oh, no, he ain't all of that because you know my man did the records for him. You sound like one of these hating ass dudes from the projects when the broad come by and be on to my, oh, he looked nice and this and that. Now you got to find a way to knock him down. And that's like, come on, man. As black people, we should be celebrating each other. You know, I mean, I know we laugh and we joke and all of that stuff, but we should be celebrating each other and happy that we found another way out. You know what I'm saying? We found another way outside of sports. You know what I'm saying? Another way outside of being highly educated, you know, and being able to find another avenue to make money and feed your family. And we're not celebrating each other. You know, we're knocking each other down, and we're actually embarrassing ourselves in front of the rest of the world. We don't big each other up. You know, like you have a show, you know, somebody finds some way to hate on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's great for us to laugh and go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a great thing to be able to laugh. But at some times we got to get serious and got to celebrate each other. If we don't celebrate each other, nobody else is going to celebrate us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fall at the wayside. And that's why black music has a problem now. That's why people don't respect black music. Now, Eric B. and Rakim have the same history as a group like the Rolling Stones. But people will respect the Rolling Stones and these guys because their kids, as a parent, they would pass the Rolling Stones records down to their kids. Their kids pass it down to their kids. Us as black people, what? Man, oh, fuck them niggas, man. Yo, man, you know, this every time with us with black people, it's fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's never we take our kids, and I'm not saying everybody does it because I met so many different people that educated their children on Eric B. and Rakim. And what's sad for me is to see different ethnicities and see Chinese people that I met. Oh, Eric, I educated my son and my daughter about Eric being Rakim, a Spanish person. Oh man, Eric, I love your music and I pass it on to my kids. As black people, the first thing we say is what? Fuck that motherfucker. Yo, Eric think he all that. That motherfucker, his first car is a Rolls Royce. What about you celebrate me and saying, yo, Eric had the vision to take us into the 21st century back then in 1986 and saying, yo, because I felt like this. I don't care if you're white, black, and whatever you want. I think that everybody deserves nice things. And if that's what you want, go get it. And I just remembered when I first got the car, everybody, oh man, that's an old white man's car. Oh, okay. All right. So now we 30 years later, what's the hottest car now? If you ain't driving the Dawn, the Bentley Coupe, or the Phantom or something, you nutted. You looking crazy around here. You know what I'm saying? You're not on top of your game. So, you know, back then in '86, you know, I just felt and shout to my man Rick James, because Rick James used to always talk about it. Rick James used to say, you know what's so sad? When a white guy buys a Rolls Royce, and not to sound racist, but it's the truth. You know, the truth is what it is. When a white guy buys a Rolls Royce, we'll stand outside on the sidewalk. Man, that's an expensive car. That car looks good. You don't know whether he leased the car or he got the car, got money from his mother or whoever gave him the car. But when a black person get the car, what the first thing y'all say?
How you get that car?
How you get that car? That's a stupid motherfucker right there. Yo, I wouldn't have spent all that on the car, man. Yo, I would have did this. I would have did that. And it's like we racially knock each other. So how can we have everybody else to celebrate us when we knock each other? We don't big each other up. Oh man, Flip got a TV show, man. Yo, Flip, man, I love your show, man. It's a great show. I'm happy to see you on. We don't celebrate each other. We'll knock each other down and say, oh nah, man, yo, why Eric got that? Yo, what's that car about? What's this about? But we see other people do it. We'll celebrate them. And they celebrate each other. And and it's like, my thing is, that's why I stay away from interviews and stay away from doing certain things, because it's frustrating. People don't celebrate each other. It's always some negative he said, she said, girly man stuff.
That's true. But there's an issue.
Okay, what's the issue?
What's
the issue?
No.
Okay.
Let me say it. Why you got to do that? It's
What's
like
the
you're
issue?
trying to apply some sort of type of pressure. This ain't gonna work on me. I'm from Queens. That don't work on me, Uncle E. Come on, man. I'm from where you from. I'm from where you
It's
from.
ridiculous, man. The pressure game, really? Flip just say anything out his mouth, don't he?
No.
Flip just say anything out his mouth. The
No,
pressure game.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, all right.
I heard this slogan from you a long time ago.
Okay.
And I think that you don't apply it to yourself. And I'm
It's
gonna tell you.
okay, sure.
If 4 different people say something about you,
Yeah.
4 different people. You told me this on the phone before.
Okay.
I think you said 5. If 5 different people say something about one person, and they all not intertwined, 9 times out of 10, what those 5 different people are saying about that one person, ends up to be true. It's not the people. It can't be. You said this exact line. It can't be every different person did the person that they. I forgot how you put it. It can't, if 5 different people say something about a person, you said 9 times out of 10 is true. It can't be that the person that's saying it's a lie have the same issue with 5 different people. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I understand in that context.
hold on.
You put it
You didn't
all
say it in that-
together.
of course,
you put it all together and cut out pieces and this.
No,
but that's fine.
No. All right.
That's
So
fine.
now people saying, yo,
That's
if
fine.
now of course, and I like it. You always say
great.
Flip don't pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And talking to you, I don't really pay attention to even my comments. I get a lot of negative comments. I don't pay attention to it.
You
I
can't.
do take certain little points and try to tweak a little bit. Some of the points are needed, but I don't pay attention to it.
Okay.
But people like, yo, man, Eric B, man, he out here wilding. He was out there strong arm and he ain't playing.
That's not true. That's a lie.
And
That's a lie. It's a lie.
And I believe it. I believe you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
But I believe you.
Okay, I appreciate
But I
that.
don't
Thank
too
you.
at the same time.
Why?
Because Uncle E, like, come on, man.
I don't want no action, man.
Nah,
I'm good.
nah, you
I'm
wasn't
good,
playing
man.
with people. You a
I don't want no
businessman, you
action
wasn't playing with people.
because I was learning the business and wanted to get the money. You can't go in the bank. You can't go in the bank talking greasy. They're gonna throw you out the door.
Well, that's true. That's true. You can't. I'm just saying. I like your answer. All I'm saying is that
It's the truth.
moving forward.
Okay.
If there's any question, just pass on the question. Don't give me a
I'm
ring around the
passing.
rosy. I
I'm
look
giving-
crazy.
Look, how do you look
can't go to
crazy?
you can't go to other shows and give them classic interviews that you wanted me to listen to and
Okay.
kind of flip the script. A young,
I'm telling
hot
you the
show.
truth. I'm telling you, you don't like the truth.
It's because salute to the big homie Combat Jack. It's because Combat Jack has knowledge of hip hop, so that's why you was able to relate to him more because of his knowledge of hip hop.
He asked the question, I answered it. It was simple.
Because I don't have.
I answered your question.
I don't do research.
Did I tap dance?
No, you did not. Tap
Okay,
dance.
so
But
what's
your
the
answers-
problem?
The answers wasn't.
What do you mean?
Not the answers I was.
What do
looking
you want? Sensational answers that are not there.
I don't want sensational answers. I just don't want
What do
nobody
you want?
accusing my uncle of bullshit. Then when you talk to them,
Bullshit. I don't
it's-
care what they say. I don't care. Don't call me late for the bank. I don't care. Say what you want to say.
That's passive.
Say what you want to say. It's fine. Fantastic. That makes you feel good. You're a tough guy. You want to say you want to be.
Why
You
you
want
always-
to be an internet tough guy. Say what
So
you
why
want
you always
to
want to
say.
talk about this tough guy act?
Because that's you hiding behind the keyboard saying stuff.
Okay.
Right?
So,
You hide behind the keyboard saying
But then-
stuff,
but-
right?
but
that
you-
means
but-
you're
but you about
internet.
act- but you
that
about
means-
action, but you
yeah,
about action.
Yeah, I want some action at all times. I can't wait to do it.
what type of action
It's
do
simple.
you present?
Whatever you want to do. Whatever way you want to do it. I can't wait to do it. Simple.
So a kid from
where?
what side of Queens? Astoria?
East Elmhurst.
A kid from East. I went to the hospital. I got my jaw broken too. Actually, they did a good job. Putting it together.
All right.
A kid.
Big shout to Elmhurst Hospital. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
See?
A kid from Elmhurst Hospital. I mean Elmhurst.
Okay.
Just.
That's pretty nice. I didn't even know that. Man, they did a great job. You're still talking smooth. You're not like
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from Queens.
So you had like the 50 Cent effect when he got shot,
Kanye.
like that kind of stuff.
No, like Kanye.
Like Kanye. Oh, okay.
It was gone.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk about 50 Cent, please.
What do you mean?
I said, man, you know him? You know him?
I don't understand.
Do you
What do
know?
you mean talk about him? I just asked you.
I'm joking with you.
Oh,
I
okay.
just laugh, yeah.
So I thought
See,
you
but
wanted.
look how
What
serious
was so
you get.
funny?
Said somebody accused you. I said, look how serious.
No, I just asked you what was so funny. You said don't talk about 50.
It
like
was just a joke.
Were you in your feelings or something? I don't.
He talked about
I
my
don't
jaw.
understand.
Your man almost fell. You talking about my jaw. Do you know 50? You know
Yes.
him?
Yeah.
You met him before? Lee?
Of course.
You did business with him before?
No.
Who you did business with?
A lot of people.
Rakim.
A lot of people.
Who else? Do you
A lot of
divulge?
people. Just.
Oh, you don't
friends.
divulge into your
Just
personal
friends.
business.
That's friends.
Okay.
What's some other artists that you bring
You know,
to your
what's my man? We all came up together, man. Shout to Cool G Rap. That's my little brother, man. Shout to G Rap. Go ahead, Flip. Go. The pink elephant just came back in the room. Flip, go ahead. Go ahead. You want to ask a G Rap question? What do you want to ask?
I already know what type of time you be on. So
What do you mean? Flip, look what time it is. I'm waiting to break my fast. It's Ramadan, and you still want to ask questions? Go ahead.
I like it.
Please. I'm here with you.
So
I'm
you
here
don't
with
ask
you.
no questions?
Yes, answer your question.
Ask all negative. So
Ask a bunch of negative questions. Ask a bunch of positive
But
questions.
who else? What other artists did you break their careers and you even break through careers?
Not just me and Rakim. I just focus really on us. A lot of
Else
stuff.
reach out to you. Try
Yeah,
to
a lot of people out, work with and help, do stuff, and I wouldn't, talk about it. Some stuff you take to the grave. If you're helping somebody, with your heart,
Right.
You don't sit there and talk about it.
Is anybody that
And try to big yourself up. That ain't.
is anybody that you want to work with that you wish you worked with?
Probably some singer. Probably like Donna Summers. A singer, Donna Summers. I always wanted to do a record with Donna Summers. I was so hurt when she died.
Wow.
Donna Summers. I always wanted to do Eric B. and Rakim record with Donna Summers.
Big record.
Her voice, man, is just so unique and captivating, man. And that's who I really want to work with.
were there any rivalries between Kane and G Rap, being that they were competitions with Rakim?
Everybody was in competition, in some kind of competition, but it was a friendly competition. Like, a lot of people thought that me and Kane and Rakim had a beef, but I used to be at Kane's house every day hanging out. His father, and my father, may Allah be pleased with them, were hanging out together. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's the rumor mill, people saying this, that, and this, and they were all, people had a beef. Rakim wrote a record called Break the Raft in Half and all this silliness. It's just one lie after another. There was never a record called Rakim wrote talking about breaking the raft in half. That was like the most ridiculous thing in the world. We were at Kane's house every day. We used to go to the Jamaican restaurant on Jamaica Avenue and stop by Kane's house every day in Jamaica Estates. And and the funny part about it was really funny. Kane was working on a movie. When he first bought the house in Jamaica Estates, I had the keys to the house before Kane did. I came and let the people put the furniture and the carpet in and everything else when he was out shooting a movie because we're family.
Wow.
Yeah, I never had no issues.
Never.
Who you had issues with?
Who did I have issues with?
There we go.
Who did I have issues
Yeah,
with?
who did you have issues with?
Nobody.
Nobody. I never had no issues with nobody.
So,
I don't.
like he's cool,
Who?
man.
Who do I have issues with? Why do I have issues with who? That's some girly man shit. Oh, I got issues with you.
Who did you?
I don't understand.
Okay,
You got offended when I said 50 Cent? You
No,
you wanted some action?
No. 50 Cent, the 50 Cent thing was a joke.
Okay.
50 Cent, I was joking about 50. I don't know. You never took.
Is that your man?
Yeah, he cool.
Why you stuttering?
No,
You
I
were
said, yeah,
smoother
he
than
cool.
that.
He's cool.
Okay.
Salute to him.
Okay.
How'd you guys get on the Juice soundtrack? Let's talk about that. 'Cause that was a big
Was that you scratching in the
big
beginning?
record also.
Yeah, that was Kathy Nelson. Kathy Nelson came. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kathy Nelson on the Juice.
That's a big movie that that inspired a lot of DJs that's around my age and coming up. So that was
But you know what's so funny about Juice? I remember when they were working on it and Tupac played in Juice and we were like, man, this guy got a West Coast accent in New York City doing a record about the streets of New York. We was like, man, we don't know how this is gonna work out. but he pulled it off. Tupac, you know,
But
is
Pac
one of
wasn't
his.
from the West though. Right?
No, but he had that West Coast swang, you know, that West Coast swing and accent. So when you talk to him, you know, it sounded like he was from California. I know he was from upstate New York originally, but being in California, I guess he grew up in California.
I thought he was from Maryland.
No, I thought he was from upstate New York, but it may, you know, I don't know exactly where he was from. I remember he was in upstate New York at one time.
Let me can we talk about the a story you told me about your encounters with Wolf and them?
With Wolf? What do you mean? What story with Wolf? Wolf's my man. That's my man. Wolf's a good guy, man. I'm sorry he got killed, man. Yeah, I'm sorry he got killed, man. That was devastating.
So you can't tell me a story. You can't get into those type of stories.
What story?
Those street urban legends that I know about outside of
What
bad
story?
boy stuff.
What story? Well, why would you say Wolf? What did Wolf?
Then I mean, I don't think you had a problem. I mean, but you had an encounter, like a conversation
But
outside
Wolf?
the.
No, me and Wolf was always cool. Me and Wolf was always cool.
So I can't basically. Is that a sign
Talk
for-
about it. Are you not? You tap dancing? What are you tap dancing?
Because
So be answering me the question.
I don't want to touch on a subject that you don't want to talk about.
Talk about it. Talk about what?
What happened outside of the bad boy's office when you had to go up there, man? You forgot?
Oh, man, that was nothing, man. That's water under the bridge, man. That's nothing, man. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. Let me tell you something, man. What I don't like, man. When we as black people get into little scrimmages and people blow them out to be bigger than what they are. I mean, you know, it was a issue. Let me say this because I don't want to be tap dancing like you.
Tell your man chill out. Till he's trying to rush me down. I would
And
check.
then,
I would check him outside.
We were up there. Eric Von Zip, man, I'll be pleased with him. Zip was up there. Supreme and Puff's assistant had some words back and forth, and Wolf came into play and this and that. But it just took us 30 seconds to figure it out. It wasn't us coming up there to be tough guys or disrespect Puff's office, because that's disrespectful. But it was Puff's assistant that called and said some funny stuff on the phone, and Preem went up there, and then it was an issue. But me and Zip talked about it. Then we came back and Wolf talked about it, and Wolf apologized and said, "Yo, I thought that y'all came up here for a problem. We would never come to nobody's office or business to start any problems." Man, come on, man. That's not how we rock.
I respect that.
So as gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, we can agree to disagree. That's what it was. That's why I'll go on the record and say we agreed to disagree.
As gentlemen.
Yeah, and we've been cool ever since then. So you like that?
Yeah, that was.
So
I don't like it, but that was fire.
What do you mean? We addressed the pink elephant. That's in the room.
That wasn't a pink elephant. That was more like a red elephant. But
A red elephant?
Yeah, but you brought it down. You took the pigments out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pigmentation had changed it. Okay.
What's up with your encounters with Tupac? I heard that you had to make an OG call. The episode is out. Gene. We did a Gene deal. We talked about Puffy and stuff, and your name was brought up.
Okay.
One of the and we called you, and you did. One of the rumors were, not a rumor, saying that you was in charge of Death Row East.
Yes. Yeah.
How did that come into?
We all came down because we've been friends for a while. Myself, Tupac, Suge, and all them, and they came back and said, we want to start. Let's do a West Coast, let's do an East Coast label. And I said, if we're going to do it, let's call it, Death Row East, and it'd be a division of Death Row on the East Coast.
You and Big D.
Yeah, Big D's
my man.
Who is
Big D to you, real quick?
Big D's my man, my neighbor. Big D's my neighbor. He's from around the way.
From Queens.
Yes.
You guys been friends
since we were kids.
Partners in the industry ever since.
Yeah. No, D's my brother. We've been in the same neighborhood, the same mix, same different areas, even in town, out of town.
Tell us the story when you had to call Tupac and them and tell them stop when they were dissing.
No, it wasn't. He wasn't. It was a mess because it was he said, she said, and two people get caught off. And I had a conversation. We were in a hotel down in 59th Street, and Tupac had a beef with Nas. And I said to him, I said, Pac, let me talk to you for a second. I said, and I gave him the scenario. I'll never forget. I gave him the scenario. I said, remember when you had, I said, because Nas kept telling him, yo, I don't got no beef with you. I don't know what your problem is with me. You know what I'm saying? So
kept telling him that?
Nas kept telling him, yo, I don't got no problem with you. Yo, man, I ain't got nothing but love and respect for you. But Pac in his mind, because I think I want to say that it was a Mobb Deep record that Nas was on it and they were dissing Pac. It was one of those groups like that. I want to say that they were dissing Pac and then Nas was on the record. So Pac thought that they had sent Nas the record. He just said a rhyme on it and everybody else was dissing Tupac on it. So he thought that Nas was down with it. And I told him, I said, Nas don't rock like that. I said, if Nas wanted some action, he don't have no problem saying, yo, Pac, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He's never been a coward or somebody to hid behind door number 2. You know, if he didn't like you, you knew that he didn't like you.
Where you get these terminologies from? What does
it's the truth. It's the truth, man. It's the truth.
I don't get it.
Nas has never been a girly man like that. The Nas I know, you know what I'm saying, has never been the girly man that if he don't like you, he don't like you. Mm-hmm. So you know, I had a conversation with Tupac, and I told him, I said, Pac, let me say something to you. I said, remember as kids when you had a little dog, and you push the dog and you kick him, or you take a stick and you keep sticking him. I said, Nas said he don't want no problems. I said, but you're gonna wind up with a problem because you keep pushing him and you pushing him into a corner, and he's gonna bite you. And he was like, yo, E, man, yo, nobody ever said that to me, and it's true. I said, so we showed up at the park. We had probably about 80 people with us. Nas got another 50, 60 people with him in the park. So I tell Pac, I said, man, you got to go over and talk to him, man. And because I said, this is about to be a mess. Now, we all from Queens. So, you know, and Nas is my little brother. So we all family. So now I'm in the middle. So I told Pac, I said, Pac, you got to make this right because this is about to be a mess. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep pushing Nas into the corner like he's a girly man, and that's not how he's built. So you forcing him to do something now. Mm-hmm. So he went over and they talked about it and they hugged it out, man. And I never forget when Tupac came back, he said, E, man, I just want to say thank you, man. You're right, man. Nas is a cool dude and this and that. So the album that came out and it was dissing everybody was never supposed to come out. Nas was supposed to fly back into L.A. and him and Pac do an album together. Because I remember being on the plane with Pac and he was so excited. He was like, E, man, you're right, man. Nas is a good dude, man. But he said, E, man, I got some records, man. I got to erase all the records. You know what I'm saying? I got to erase all these records. And he wanted Nas to come out and he wanted to do an album with him. Mm-hmm. And he was excited about it. When, yo, E, after we come back from the fight, yo, man, I'm going to call Nas and fly him out here, man, see if he feel like coming out, man, or I'll go back out there. And he was excited, to work with Nas.
What about when you called him and said you got to stop? If you dissing somebody, address it to who you dissing.
And I told him that, yo, we can't, one thing about us, if you got a problem with Nas, don't say everybody in New York City. You got a problem with this person, tell them you got a problem. But don't generalize the problem to everybody. If you got a one-on-one problem with somebody, say that. Don't say you got a problem with everybody on the East Coast. Now you got a problem for real. Just say what it is and let's move on.
So when Suge did what he did at the award show,
I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what he did.
Oh, you wasn't there?
No.
What you heard about?
I seen it on TV.
VMAs,
okay.
right?
VMAs.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the VMAs. It was wasn't the Source Awards or something?
Source Awards, right.
If I'm correct, I think it was the Source Awards.
So the Funkmaster Flex, you saw what he did, right? Where he was talking about Biggie and Tupac situation.
Yeah, I seen. You talking about the recent one?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
I just think sometimes you just got to leave stuff alone. I mean, Flex has a right to his opinion, like we all do. Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes you got to leave. I mean, Biggie's dead, Tupac's dead, man. And the thing about it for me is their families are still alive. And I think you're opening up old wounds. You know what I'm saying? And their families are still healing, still trying to get past they lost their loved one. And then here we go again, starting stuff up. So, I feel that sometimes, man, we just got to let stuff go, man. Mm-hmm. And I think it hurts the family more than it hurts everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You lost your father. Now somebody's got accusations saying this, and that. Now it opens up old wounds and feelings.
That's real.
That's beyond real. So
how would
and Flex has a right to his opinion to say what like we all do. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know, when you ask me about that, I just think that sometimes, you know, stuff like that is best left alone, because it hurts the family more than it helps somebody to give them an education to what happened. Right. You know what I'm saying? If that was your father and now somebody's starting up some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? You hurt for the rest of the day. Like, man. And, you know, now here comes the conspiracy theory. Now you got your mind is racing and you thinking this or that and the other when you really at peace with it at one time, you know, and it's rough to get over, you know, losing a famous loved one like that, or just a loved one in period. Mm-hmm. You know, and then have it keep, you know, going through your head every day, this, that, and the other thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that sometimes we as people got to really watch what we say, because it, you know, it really hurts people.
To go back to the whole Death Row East thing, how would you feel with the whole East Coast West Coast beef, and then you being a representative, you know, affiliated with Suge Knight and the whole Death Row, and you know, during that time?
You know what's so funny about that? There was never an East Coast West Coast beef. I remember that the Vibe magazine is responsible for the most ridiculous quote in the world. The Vibe magazine said that East versus West, we never had a problem. When I used to go to California, Ice Cube used to pick me up at the airport driving a Suzuki Samurai. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And we all cool and friends and family. You know what I'm saying? All the guys that were around there from that were with LL were West Coast guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're sitting in LA at the Mondrian Hotel on Sunset, looking at the magazine like East Coast, West Coast beef. We ain't got no beef with these dudes, right. And they've never had no beef with us. We were always welcome into their home, and they was always welcome into ours. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? The media blew that out of proportion and always said it's an East Coast, West Coast beef. We've never had an East Coast, West Coast beef. If that's the case, we was in California every other day. Every other day we was in California. And if that's the case, what was we doing there? And first of all, them dudes in California wasn't playing. The first time I ever seen an AK-47 outside of seeing it on a war movie was in LA. Them dudes were serious. You know what I'm saying? I seen an AK live on the streets, get down live on the streets in LA. We ain't never had no problem with LA dudes. They had respect for us and we had respect for them. Okay. So the magazine, the Vibe magazine, I'll never forget looking at the cover. I was like, man, this is a mess. You can't what beef did we have? You know, I keep asking them, I said, well, why do y'all say we got a beef? Who had the beef? If Tupac had a beef with Biggie, that's not the whole East Coast and West Coast. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't just, and like I said before, you can't generalize and just put it out there and say, oh, you know, he got an East Coast beef. Tupac was from the East Coast.
But I go back to what you said earlier about, you know, our people who downplay what we're doing and, you know, promote negativity. So yes. It brings to the spotlight more than what it should be. Because
we never had a beef. We never had a beef with those guys. I mean, we had a great time being there. The weather was beautiful. The cars were sexy. The women were sexy. The whole vibe was sexy being in L.A. We never was in L.A. and was like, oh, man, this is a mess. We got a beef. We got to be on guard. Right. All them dudes from L.A. came to the hotel to get us. We were moving around L.A. with them.
Do you have any Biggie stories?
No, not really. You know, I see Biggie in passing and see him in the streets and, you know, and have respect for him. I remember Lou Hobbs used to bring him to the studio, you know, we had in Queens, and Lou used to bring him around there.
What was your relationship with Puff?
Me and Puff was cool. Puff, I remember Puff when he used to go to school down in D.C., and he had a Volkswagen Rabbit, or was it a Cabriolet, a burgundy one with white seats on it.
Howard. Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think Gene said that's when Puff was doing party. I think he said he met Alpo. I think Gene said Alpo was the Alpo. No, I don't know.
Yeah, because Alpo was going back and forth down there to DC, and Puff had either was a Volkswagen Rabbit or it was a Cabriolet. It was burgundy with white seats in it. Mm-hmm. That's how I remember when he was doing parties and stuff down there at the school.
Yeah, he was doing parties at school and stuff. I think somebody passed away. Didn't they say in the event?
No, you're talking about the college, the college event. That was in New York City, though.
Were people suffocated or something like that?
Yeah, that was in New York City.
Oh, you remember about that time? You wasn't there, but you remember it.
Yeah, it was a rough time for the city.
Oh, it was
a rough time for the city, man. It was bad, man. But you can't blame Puff, man. It was just, man. It's just a bunch of unfortunate events, one after the other.
What do you think What about Suge though? You ever had to check Suge? Who you had to check? So you never had to check anybody. You don't want to get nothing.
We're all cool, man. We're all cool. As
cool.
family,
Cool,
as family, we're gonna get into scrimmages.
That's what. There we go.
We're gonna get into scrimmages as family. Me and you get into scrimmages because I have to check you because you're ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
You showed up an hour late.
Don't say that. Okay,
You showed up an hour late.
Okay, you don't do that.
You showed up an hour
Don't do
late.
that.
It's Ramadan. I can't be lying. You showed up an hour
I didn't
late.
show up an hour late.
It's Ramadan, so I'm gonna tell a bunch of lies during Ramadan.
6:30. You mean we started?
What you mean
at-
6:30? We said 6 o'clock.
But that's not an hour.
So you
late.
just on black people time.
Uncle, all right, okay, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
So you just on black people time.
Yo, Agent Samurai. How many? It's an hour. And how many minutes we've been recording?
30, nigga.
Yeah, no.
Hour and 30 minutes.
No, hour 45.
Did you press the button again?
Flashing.
You good, wrap it up.
Yeah, flashes.
Don't tell. Watch it. Hey, yo, don't do that. And I respect that. If you leave, that you got my man there. He can't do what?
No, Brian don't know how to push the buttons.
He don't know how to do that. Oh, you locked the door.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's hating shit, man. That's hating shit. Yeah, I'm gonna don't tell me to wrap it up. But I'm gonna wrap it up because I want to wrap it up.
Oh, okay. See the tough guy? Oh, okay.
I've been like that. I want all type of static. Nah, I like him. He's cool.
You want
He-
some
he-
action.
All
Yeah,
type of
action.
action.
Nah,
See,
he-
he don't
he-
even know it. Yeah, he sound like James Brown. He wants some static.
Nah,
yeah.
Talk about what you got going on
He-
now. You got
nah.
the radio show out here. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
Nah, the homie helped me out, man. You know,
That's
salute
great.
to him. Nah, he
Miles
yeah.
Low.
Yeah, Miles Low. Miles Low
Okay.
helped
And
me
Brian ain't help you do nothing.
out. Yeah, Brian
just
can't
sitting
do
there
it.
laughing.
Miles got to
That's
catch
entertainment
up.
right there. Brian's entertainment, man.
Brian's
You know?
entertainment.
He makes sure we entertain while we out.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Miles, where you going, man? I know. Hold on, man. At 9, what time is you gotta be where at 9, bro?
He said he got a girl.
I got a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah. All right.
I'm
Last
sure this was gonna be a part 2.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
yeah.
It's
Sure.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
We get
yeah,
back
yeah.
to New York City as a part 2.
Just a real quick.
Yeah.
We got ahead now at the radio show.
Yes.
We about to wrap it
We'll
up.
talk about that. The radio show real quick.
Radio show, Eric B. and Friends, The Bomb Squad, 88.1, Las Vegas.
Power 88. Fire.
Yes. Yeah, we're having a good time.
All right.
I got a great life, man. I'm having a good time.
See that. And then coming up, you got the big show, man.
Yeah.
If you tell us about that, we about to wrap. Before we
30,
wrap it up.
30 years of Paid in Full.
30 years, man.
30 years of the Paid in Full album. It's great.
Apollo Theater, New York
Apollo
City.
Theater. It's going to be a great show, man. Come on out.
You ready for that, man?
Yeah,
You
I was
still- you
born
still got
ready.
you know what I'm saying?
Born ready.
My
Born ready.
man.
I don't have to get ready. I'm already ready. Don't have to get
You
ready.
see why I like him, right? He cool, man.
Gotta be cool.
I
I
don't
don't want no action, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to action. Nigga. So we gonna
Flip
wrap
always wants some action.
it
man.
up. No,
Flip,
no.
Flip always
We
wants some
definitely,
action.
we definitely gotta respect
Shout out
people
to
people's
that
time
dude,
in here and stuff like that. You know.
Nah,
and,
Flip, let's let.
Shout out to my man. We definitely gotta.
What that? Eyebrows? What do you call
Yeah,
them?
Agent
Agent
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Shout out.
Agent
Yeah, we gotta
Eyebrows.
Big
definitely.
shout out to the whole studio,
Yeah,
man.
the whole
Power
studio, I
88
appreciate it.
studio. We appreciate y'all letting us.
Yeah, let us in it.
rock
But this
out.
is why we want. I'm gonna talk my shit after. I'm not gonna talk my shit. I ain't gonna because I definitely appreciate them
Okay.
giving us. You know what I'm saying? But you see now why I call and ask so many questions, man.
Okay.
About studios and all that shit to avoid crazy problems.
But if you
understand?
showed up on time,
and
we could've
avoid
been
staticky
finished.
situations.
It's not a staticky situation.
It might be staticky with me.
Oh. So
I may
so
feel
you in your
still sad.
feelings.
Yeah, I'm in my feelings a little bit.
Oh.
Nigga too cool, man.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Nah. That was
You,
Queen.
you and your
Yeah,
feelings.
but, so are we invited to the Apollo
Of
Theater?
course. Of course.
We get tickets. You sure? Because you
I
be
got
you
you.
be
I got you.
okay,
See, now will you accuse me of what? You
No,
said
no,
you accuse me of what?
Nah,
It's
mother-
Ramadan, so you want me to
All right,
lie?
nah, we not gonna
Tell
lie
a
on Ramadan. All right.
Okay, we got
Hey, yo, this Queenzflip,
We gotta be
man.
100.
Well, we got let him sign us out first.
Yeah, sign
man.
us out, sign us
Uncle
out.
E, man. You know what I'm saying? Legend.
It's Eric B, man. It's been real.
Be for president. He's here.
It's been real.
Yo, I'm gonna go listen to the other interview.
Okay,
man.
I want you.
How long you did that?
You know
other
what I
interview
want you
for?
to do? No, I want you to do. Listen to this interview. Write down your notes, and we'll do it again.
Nah.
Yeah, let's do it again. Let's
I'm
do it
keeping it.
again.
I'm keeping
No,
this.
I'm saying let's
fly out
keep
again?
it. Let's do a part 2. Let's do a follow up.
Oh, okay.
Let's do a follow up.
All right, cool.
Matter of fact, after the Apollo, we're going to do a follow up.
Are you sure? Cause we
Yeah.
in the city. We on 43rd now. We in the city now. You made me too fancy to come to my spot.
Why is that?
I'm just saying. I'm fancy right now. I'm
Yo,
feeling
if
myself.
I could live in the projects in Fort Greene, I can't come to your spot on 43rd Street.
All right, good.
I'm moving up like the Jeffersons.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's go.
I'm moving up like the Jeffersons.
Yo,
on that note, we out. Yo, look, man, it's Queenzflip, man.
DJ
shout
G
out to Power 88. Shout out to everybody that was here helping us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely something that I appreciate. They open their doors for us.
That's a fact.
And we appreciate it.
Power 88, Las Vegas, man. Let's do
Power
it.
88,
Just remember, we're going to do it. When we going to do it?
Because you're going to say
it. Watch this and do your edits, and I want you to put it
together. I'm putting this out. You're not calling me and telling me not putting it out. I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out. I'm putting the first clip out of me and you going back and forth.
Do what you got to do.
I'm putting all that out. That's what I do. I'm going to go home in the hotel and edit it today. I'm putting it out tomorrow.
If I'm scared, I'll get me a dog or something.
And if your dog's scared, you get another dog, right?
If my dog's scared, give me another dog.
That's it. I like this. Go out of here, man. That's kind of cool, man. I can't. He too cool, man.
Flip always wants some action, don't he?
Nah.
Sign us out, man. Let's go, man. Stop playing, man. We out here. Flip the script. Vegas take over.
Yeah.
It's done. Flip, don't worry about it, baby. Just get your notes. Get your notes. Let's do it again, baby. Let's do it.
Hey, it was Queenzflip, man.
Okay.
We out of here.
Just get your notes. Let's do it again.
Lock your doors. Yeah.
Nah. We ain't gonna do all that, man.
All right, we out then.
Eric B.
Eric B for president.